everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. How y'all doing? Well, today is Friday, June the 19th, and I am heading home from Grub Hub this evening. I dropped my lunch shift today simply because I just wasn't mentally prepared to go out that early this morning. I stayed up a little too late last night. So I basically enjoyed my morning and got some things accomplished around my apartment this afternoon. And then decided to come up here and Grub Hub tonight, and I made $52, you know? So I didn't start till 5:30, and I was off by 8. So I made $52 in 2.5 hours. So it's a little it's a little over 20, but less than 25 an hour. I was pretty consistently getting offers, and I did reject a couple of offers. I think I did a total of 5 offers, maybe? No. Well, I say that because one of my offers was a bundle, but it was one person. It was 2 restaurant pickup, delivery to one person. And then I had another single order, but they were all over $10. They're all well over $10. So yeah, I think I did have like 5 orders. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm at least back on Grub Hub radar, you know. There for a while I was starting to wonder if they had completely forgotten me or what, you know. Now DoorDash, I did get off at 8 tonight, and I'd actually scheduled myself to DoorDash from 8 until 9. And I was in the perfect location when I did it too, you know. It was no big deal. I sat there and I didn't get anything, and I drove to another part of town that wasn't in a hot spot, and then my app is telling me that I should head back to that other hot spot that was like 1.5 miles away, that I might get more orders. That was down in Campus Corner portion of town, and I just kind of came from there, and I was in that area, and they didn't send me anything. And I looked down the street and seen all the cars starting to line up down the street. So that's going to be a pretty busy area tonight for DoorDash, probably. It might be good, busy area for Grub Hub too. But I just wanted to update you guys. Let y'all know all is well. I'm back in the game. I feel a little bit better. I do have all my bills paid. I paid my cell phone and car insurance today. Which was good. So my only bill that's coming up next is going to be my rent. And I have until the 5th of June to accomplish making the funds for that. I still have a couple more paychecks too that'll help me out, but I am going to have to definitely Grub Hub it, DoorDash it. DoorDash has probably put me on their lowball offer radar only because of the fact that in the last month I've only done 4 deliveries in the last 30 days with DoorDash. And somebody that DoorDashes with them told me that you have to have at least 100 deliveries a month for them to even freaking put you in the QE. Well, I hadn't heard that before. But it might be the truth. Man, that tea is so good. I'm just gonna, I'm not getting paid to make a promotion or anything, just so you know that. I like to give product reviews, so If I find a place that's good, I'm going to tell other people about it, you know. That's how a lot of businesses, you know, grow, is through word of mouth. Well, there's this place here in Oklahoma. It's called HTTEAO. So instead of H2O, it's HTO. It's made with filtered water. Filter out all the impurities of water. And the tea that they use is so superb. And they have a choice of flavors. And basically you go in the shop and they've got all these different flavors of sweet tea and unsweet tea. They sell snacks, all sorts of goodies. And they don't just do tea. They have other drinks as well, like lattes and iced coffees, etc. But yeah, it's called HTO. So if you ever happen upon one, give it a shot. The flavorings that I got today was sweet wild raspberry, sweet blueberry green, and then I topped it off with a little bit of Texas Kai. It just tastes like a really sweet berry muffin. And then you just kind of get this like earthy taste right after you sip it down. And I don't even know what that is. It's part of the Kai. I know that. It's part of the Kai tea. Texas Kai, or Kai, is more of an herbal type tea, I think, than a black tea or a green tea, or even a white tea. White tea is going to be the weakest type of tea you can have, because white tea is when the leaves are like baby size. And then you've got green tea, which is probably in between baby and full size. And then you got, And then you have Kai, which I think is just a mixture of different teas with herbs and spices. It's pretty good. I used to drink kombucha tea way back in the day when I moved to Oregon. When I lived in Boulder, Colorado in 2013, I tried it, but I tried one, I guess it wasn't that great of a flavor, and it's more of an acquired taste. So I didn't really drink it in 2013, 2014, but in 2015, summer 2015, when we arrived in Ashland, Oregon, and I ran into our friend Susie. Well, she became our friend, but this girl that I met named Susie, she's the one that introduced me to kombucha tea. And there was this little grocery store there in Ashland called the Shopping Cart, and they had a kombucha refill station. And the name of the brand of the kombucha was called Hum Kombucha, and it originated out of Bend, Oregon. They had these like little glass jugs that you could buy. They had like 32-ounce ones and 64-ounce ones. I got me a 32-ounce ones, and you could refill them for like $5. And they usually had like they had like a pretty good mixture of flavors. There was like a mosquito in here, I think, because I got a little bit of an itch on my leg, and there's this little bug flying around in here. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure it's a mosquito. So yes, kombucha tea. I always loved kombucha tea. Like I think they had like a blueberry, lemon, and I can't even remember all the flavors, but they were all pretty good. I usually would mix a couple of the flavors together too, which made it even taste better, which that's what I did with this tea. I mixed a total of 3 flavors together. Anyway, I can't believe I just rambled on about tea on my ride home. The clouds that I've been looking at on the ride home look like ocean waves. They're really flat, but then they have these like curves up at the top, and then the bottom is just flat. So it looks like an ocean wave. It's pretty cool. But it also shows me that they're messing with the frequencies to manipulate the weathers, as they always have and always will do, until we the people come together and choose to not allow them to do that anymore. But that's another subject matter for another time. I'm rolling up here in my town. It's 8:52 p.m. I also picked up some fresh herbs today while I was up there. Right after I got my tea. I think the name of the herb that I got is called Mac, and it's a hybrid. Once I get home and get situated, I'm probably going to make a review video on that and just chillax for the rest of the evening. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go out and Grub Hub again on a Saturday morning. Probably start about 10:30 in the morning and end at about 2:30. I have to be at work at 5 tomorrow. 5 to close. So I figured I might as well try to get some time in with Grub Hub as much as I can, even if it's only 2 or 3 hours here and there. A little bit adds up. If I have a decent day tomorrow again, like I did this evening, $52 or more, hey, that's awesome. That's just more money I got to help me out with my rent when the time comes. Anyways, peace, love, hugs, nugs, all that good stuff. I'll be back around here in a little while. I'll probably upload this video once I get home, and then I'll upload my other video either tonight or in the morning. So, like I said, peace, love, hugs, nugs, and until the next time, I'm out.